Welcome to Hands of Provision. My name is Mary, and today is my weekly reset with my daily calm and my daily savings and weekly savings. And it's just a lovely time to regroup a little bit, reassess what has happened in your savings goals for the week. And it's just a small little reset that I absolutely enjoy doing every single week. And we're going to start with the dailies. So if you're new here, welcome. This is the Daily Calm Bundle that I am showing you. I have it for free on my coffee shop. I just enjoy doing this myself. It has helped me to really stay focused. So I wanted everyone else to also have that. And we are starting a new month. It's August 1st today. So I actually am a little later getting on here because I was resetting my budget as well. And I actually find that kind of fun as well. I'm gonna take one sip of this delicious coffee. I hope you have your coffee with you as well, so I don't feel rude drinking in front of you. I was taught that was bad manners, right? Okay, so I like to get everyone focused on 3 goals. I find that to be one of the most beneficial things to get you directed. I was watching Dita, my friend Dita, on What the Duck Saving with Dita, and she so eloquently recapped that she's been saving cash stuffing for a couple of years, but it wasn't until this year that she finally got focused, and it's now made her feel like she was getting somewhere. She was saving before, but it was more general savings. I think it does make a difference when you know your goals. And so that's why I created this, so you could get your goals front and center as well. And then do this on the daily. So I've had several questions about how I budget for this. Do I get paid daily? No, I get paid bi-weekly. I am a month ahead now in my bills. So I'm actually living on last month's paychecks, which I love because I know exactly how much money I have to work with when you do that. That was a huge, huge change for me financially. And I encourage you to watch my Month Ahead series on Wednesdays because it makes such a difference in your savings. So I estimate how much each of my challenges that I'm going to show you here will be each day. And yes, you could just do it all in one day, but what's the fun in that? And also it doesn't keep you focused each day on what your goals are. And I think that is key. It has been for me. And for myself, it was just a gentle, calm way. I found myself alone at about 4 or 5 years ago now. And I just I was panicked, I guess, because I'd never been by myself to take care of this. And I was only 58, I was 58, and I had no savings, no retirement. And I created this to just start having hope and I found this to be so fun to get in bed at night and just watch another cash stuffing channel and just roll for each of these goals with the $6 that I brought at that time to do that. It was I don't want to say life-changing, but I guess it was in a way. So that's why, again, another reason I'm starting this, and I encourage you to do it on the daily. So what I do is I budget the money, and then I have it in a funding envelope because I can't fit them all in here now. But then I put enough in here to go a week or so for each of the ones that we're going to go through here. These are the bank, as we call them, envelopes. So this is the Daily Calm dashboard, and this is my daily edition, which is also free. And there are the envelopes for those top 3 for me: month ahead, debt payoff, and retirement. And I save for that, like I said, daily or every day I do a video with you. And what I do for mine, and yes, I gotta take another one while it's hot and the frothy. Saturday mornings with a cup of coffee and my daily calm. Nice, nice. Okay, so for my challenge, I have us roll a left, right, center. The circle, it means nothing, and there's like 3 of them because there's only one left, right, and center. So those come up a lot and they don't mean anything. So if you see me re-rolling, that is why. So I use this as a method to determine which of these top 3 gets the money. But you can use other ways to do it. A D3 die, a D6, just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. A color dot die. You can find a lot of different ways. So we have the right here for August the 1st, starting off. I'm going to do tomorrow since I don't do it on Sundays. And that is center, month ahead, my favorite. Okay. And then I roll a D4 to determine how much. And we're putting 3 into debt payoff. And yes, 4 into month ahead. Love it. Now, I cleared out my month ahead. See how empty it is? Because it at the end of July, one envelope each month gets pulled. I'll show you that in the next challenge. Okay, so we need $3 from the daily edition envelope and $4. 3 and 4, and that's called the bank envelope. 3 going into debt payoff, and 4 starting again on my month ahead. Love it. And I will show you why this one is empty if you've not been with me before. The second challenge that I do on the daily is by Anna Banana Budgets, and it's Roll for Your Savings Goals. And this one focuses on one envelope each month. And that envelope, when it's done, is the one I get pulled, and I get to take it to my larger challenge for that. So this Wednesday, when I do my month ahead snowball, all the money that I saved in this envelope for 90 days, it gets 90 days that it sits in here, because as you'll see, this month, August 1st, is debt payoff. And it was in May that I withdrew it last time. Now it'll have 3 months, all of June, all of July, and then it's going to have all of August. It starts getting beefed up in August because this challenge is focused entirely on it. And I love this. It just works out beautifully to do it this way. So now we're going to work on our debt payoff for Saturday and Sunday. Anna Banana, I love calling her that, has us roll a color dot die to see on the legend below what type of die we're going to roll for the number. So Saturday we have yellow, which is a D6, and we got a 6. Do you know how infrequently I have gotten a 6? Once in this month, once in this month, and never in that month. So this is a good start for August. Excellent. And then we roll again for Sunday, and it's purple. Purple is a D4, and we're going to say 4, the top on that die. Well, debt payoff, you're getting a good bit today. So for this one, from Anna Banana Budgets, I do allocate the entire $6 for each day. It's 6 because the top end that you can get is 6 with the D6 die, which we got today. So that's 6 for each day, Saturday and Sunday. Saturday, the full 6 goes into debt payoff. And Sunday, 4 of the 6 goes into debt payoff. And then the other 2 goes into the daily randomizer. It accrues daily, and then once a week, which is today, I randomize it over the 3 envelopes. So this is in the daily calm bundle. It takes all the stress out, friend. If you've ever thought randomizing might be stressful or coloring might be stressful, no, you just roll your D6 wherever it tells you to put the money, you're going to do so. And then whatever color, you're going to color the fishies of the sea that color for that envelope. So I am going to speed you up. What I do is roll the D6, and it'll tell me where, and each one each one gets one until it's all gone. And let's see how much we have. Usually I count with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So $17 did not get put directly into an envelope, and we randomize it. Okay, I'm gonna move this over here and we will begin. I'll speed you up. Okay, I love that. Got a lot of good month aheads because, like I said, it was emptied out, and it's sad to see it empty. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and $7 going into month ahead, and month ahead is yellow. So I love seeing a lot of yellow on my fishies. So I'm going to speed you up as I color 7 fishies of the sea yellow. Nice, love that. $7 more going into my month ahead and getting it started again for its next 90 days. That payoff got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and it is purple. So let me speed you up while I do some purple. I tell you what, it is so intimidating to color on camera, so that's why I like to speed up and why I like to have the color already chosen for me. Retirement also got 5, and retirement is pink. So let's get 5 of these fishies pink. Okay, and our randomization is done for this week. There's one more game that we played, and I call it playing, but we know this is not play, right? This is serious. This is our life. This is what we need to have peace and have calm. And so we play to make it playful and not so serious, because it is serious. But we don't want to be stressed out by it. We want to bring a measure of calm and help our minds think calmly about it. So this is for my emergency events that might come up. Once it's in here and saved, we call it abundance, because if something happens, I can pull from the abundance that I was allowed to save and feel blessed to have to meet those events. So it is a difference in mindset from feeling empty to feeling full, okay? That's why we say it like that. And I use Erica at Superior Budgets Challenge, save $2,027 in 2027, getting a jump start in. On this, I started in May of this year. I only do the 1 through 6s so far, because it's on the daily calm here. So I'm gonna move this over. We're gonna roll first our color, and it is blue. And then we're gonna see, only a 1, how sad. But 1 is better than none. All right, we'll do that for today, and then we'll do it one more time for tomorrow. And I will grab from the save 2027, and then after we're done, we'll go ahead and give it a count. We like to count it weekly, and we're in the green, and it's 1 again. It's just, that's the number for today, and there's not a 1, so I do have to re-roll. 2. There is a 2. It just wanted us to keep it nice and calm today. It did not want us to get excessive. Appreciate the feeling. Okay, so we'll get 2 from the bank back here, the bank envelope, and we will put it in here and give it a count for another lovely week of saving. All right, we have now 100, 150, 170, 190, 195, 96, 97, and 98. $198 just doing the 1 through 6s on a daily basis. That is going to be so nice for it to go to our bigger fund once it's done. I love it. Okay, and that is the daily savings that I do. And then, like I said, on the once a week, it may be a Saturday for me, but it might be a different day for you when you reset. Then we do the other challenges. And what I do with the bundle is I wanted to incorporate the other funds that would take away from those top 3 funds. So emergency is one. If an emergency came up, I would have to take away from what I have been able to save in those other funds. But also I call these the reality savings. So I've given you some other challenges, and you can pick the sinking fund that you know is a reality in your life and it would take away from your savings. For me, it's birthdays, Christmas, and vacation. I know they're going to come up and I'm going to want to fund them. It's not like a bill that I have to save for and have out of my check, but it is something that I'm going to do, right? So this is my 90-day challenge. I love this saying, use the 21-90 rule. It takes 21 days to build a habit and 90 days to build a lifestyle. So I bring in $7, and this is my bank for the weekly edition. And I bring $7. Let's just go ahead and get that out now, because it's $1 a day for the week. So, and it's just what each one is in the bubble. Well, as you can see, we started this May 1st, and this is ending, of course, at the end of July. So I will only need 3 to finish this, and then we're going to start a new one. And then this can go into my birthday fund. 90 days done, friend. It didn't even feel like it, I can tell you. It's just low and slow, and it just happened. So I'm going to take that. We're going to take, we just need 3, and we're going to take the other 4 out. And I'm going to add that to the new challenge. So this will go to my birthday fund, and we make sure it's our $90, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, and 90. And so real quickly, I'm going to show you my birthday. This is my birthday binder. This actually has prop money in it, but I'm a very visual tracker. So I put the money for each person in here. Right now, I am in the month of August. It starts here. I have 8 more birthdays before the end of the year. Now, I have them already all funded, but they're going to get emptied, right? And so right now, so I'm always ahead and saving for ahead. So when these, this is done, I'm going to be adding this money into these as a second, because they're going to get pulled very quickly here. These 2, August and then September's, they're going to get done, and I need this money to go in here to help me start have a week's. I'm trying to work ahead, like a year ahead, so that it does. I'm good, and I don't have to worry about having the money to bless a loved one. So I like doing that way. So this money will go to the bank, and then I'll put the prop money in here to represent it. 90 days done. Love it. All right, so for the new challenge, because I knew that 90 days will end the next time, we're going to be in the fall, right? I created a leave it alone for 90 days. Thought that was cute. And this is coloring. It's actually blank. I colored in the tree and this off camera. And there are 90 leaves, 7 here on the ground. And then including all of these, including the one dropping, make 90 days. And so we're going to put our start date here. If I can find my thin black. My thinner black one. So we're going to be starting here August 1st. And so that would be what? August, September. It's going to be October when it's done, and we will be into the fall. And so along with this, so I have $4, so I can get to do 4 leaves. I wanted to show you, so it's just $1 a day, right? But For the coloring, because like I said, I want no stress here, ma'am, no stress. I made a swatch, and I'm gonna have this when I upload it for you on Coffee. You can put your own colors in there. I got these colored pencils because I've been doing more coloring. I think it's a set of 24 for 10. They just have a good variety of colors. I know you can get cheaper ones, but these are super nice. I'll put the link below in case you're interested as well. And then I did this swath so I could just, my main color, and it's going to be the 4. I even put a number on here so I didn't have to sit here and try to figure it out. No stress. So 4 is going to be the main color for these $4 that I'm going to be putting. And it's just going to make a very colorful fall looking tree. I think I'll go over here and get these two. Like I said, I'll be posting this on my Coffee so that you can also, I think I'll just put in just some lines of the brown, maybe to give it a little bit of a depth. I do not want to be sweating over this at all, just making it nice. There, and it is done. Beautiful. Leave it alone for 90 days. So what I like to say is if you can get it out of your cash flow, keep in these envelopes for 90 days, then you're good to know that you didn't need it. You can now save it, put it in the bank for what you saved it for. Okay, so that's our new 90 days. Mine is for birthdays. You get to pick your own sinking fund, what this is going to be for. The next one that's included in my daily calm is this Roll the Dice 52-week savings challenge. For me, I've allocated it to vacation. It's a very slow, low challenge. I've only gotten 1 6. It is hardly anything at all. Just one moment, friend. But it's always exciting each week to see what is going to come up. Okay, let's see what it is today. 1, I told you. 1, honestly, someone definitely doesn't want me to sweat it. But that's okay. I do have another challenge that funds my vacation because this definitely is a sweet low one. So if you have something that is, I'll take the $1 from the weekly bank. If you have something that you know you don't need a ton for, and you don't want to, you're worried about doing that 52-week challenge, this is the one to do, friend. Let's see what we have now in our vacation envelope here. We have $28 is all, and this was week 12. So low and slow for sure on that one. Okay, and then the next one is my Domino Dots challenge that's in the daily calm. And this one is for Christmas. So like I said, those 3, birthday, vacation, and Christmas, I'm going to be spending money, and I better have it saved so that I don't take away from, okay, a D20, and I get a 1. And you're supposed to do the difference between what you rolled and what was already on the domino. Well, okay, I guess I'm just going to be just saving a 1. I mean, almost is a negative, isn't it? Because like when I got, say, a 8, I did the difference. 6 and 2 make 8. But when you get a 1, you know, you'd have to have 2 and a negative 1. And you can't save a negative number. So it's just going to get $1. It's the dollar day today. I need to put that on my title, right? Saving with $1 for certainly. Okay, so we're going to add that to our Christmas. We already had $50, which I did cash condense, and we have now $52 in here towards our Christmas. And then finally, I get the this is the second vacation one. I told you that I needed another one since that one's so nice and low. And this is by Erica at Superior Budgets, and it's saving with your favorite team, your baseball team. Mine is the Cincinnati Reds. They're not doing great today, and you get to pick how much you want to save for wins, losses, series wins, and so forth. And for my guys, they did win 2 of the series, so I was happy with them for doing that for me. And I think the total comes to looking for my green, but I don't see it. So $13. Well, it's a little bit under, but I round up. So we'll check those off and save $13 for vacation. So this is the highest that we've had to spend on any one of these challenges. So it is a nice, easy, calm way to get your covering your large goals. You've picked your 3, then you've picked your and then you do emergency. For me, so you pick your 4, and then you pick your 3. So you've got your top 7 included. There's $13 in here in this daily calm way, and just makes you feel like, okay, I'm making progress, and yet it didn't break the bank, right, friend? Okay, so let's just check with ourselves. What do we have? This is one of the bigger ones so far because I've been playing this for quite a while. 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 125, 130, wait a second, 135, 140, 145, 146, 47, 48, 49, so 150 for vacation with the Road to World Series. Love that. Thank you so much, Erica. And then the last thing I do is just a daily check. Since this is my weekly reset, I'm trying to make sure I get water, steps, and read some scripture every day. And this helps remind, this is by Michelle at Michelle Plans Daily. And she has come out with her new one. So that was those. And then to include today, she's come out with her August one. It's very lovely. Thank you so much, Michelle. And we're going to go ahead. I think I do go ahead and do, that was 7, so no, I'm not going to do that. So this is just, so I do 20 cents for just the walking part. And I'm going to get that in prop money. So it's $1.40. And when it gets to $5, I swap it out for a real 5. And I put $5 in my piggy bank, which is a gas tank, which is so appropriate, and I hope to use it to go for a small camping trip when in the fall. We'll see if I've got enough to do so. And there's only one more, and that is for taking care of my friends, right? You take care of yourself, you take care of your friends and your family. But I try to watch others' channels and give them lots of love. And I watched this week, I watched Michelle at Plans Daily, Mumshy Queen, Jenny Budgets Down Under, NK Budgets, Money with Just Living 5258, and Lindsay's Budgets Today. Love these channels so much. We are so blessed with such good variety. Everyone can find something that encourages them to save. And it's just amazing. And I give $1 a day, so that's 6 for the playlist. And then at the end of the week, I pay that out. And I was just leaving it in here for the month, but we realized that, I think I realized last week that I should put it in my buffer. I put it in my buffer. I should put that, actually that's 7, on a weekly, because I will need it or may need it as I play. So that buffer keeps me from having an IOU when I play my savings games through the week. Plus, I got the joy of taking care of some of my friends. All right, so I have that done. My weekly, my daily. I have got my top 7. And then, as you know, I have learned that we need the smallest savings to keep the system going, friend. I've learned that the hard way. You need these small challenges that save and give you those quick wins. So I have been doing these 2 on the weekly here. And then also this gorgeous Happy Grandparents Day box challenge, all very low low income, with just $6 here, $6 here, and $10 here. And you know what? I don't have my funds. So if you'll excuse me for one moment, I'm going to go grab my funds. Okay, there's my funds. And I will grab the $6. Let's do our grandparents first. Okay. I think we're going to roll the dice to see where we go. I do think, are there 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And let me read off who the challenges are from. This is hosted by Grammy's Journey, Grace at Grammy's Journey, and Pam at Gaming Grandma Budgets. Love those ladies. They're beautiful. And included is Tanya, T is a Saver, Trina at Hippies, Puppies, and Kittens, Angela Marie at Angela Marie 888, myself, Mary at Hands of Provision, Karen at Let It Be Budgets, Susan at Windmill Ridge Budgets, and then another Karen at Saving with Karen. And I thought this was just adorable. I am saving this just to have extra money to go visit family. I had family visit me last week, and as you know, you don't, when you don't budget for a household of 5 anymore, but so it does increase the food. Not complain, it absolutely love it, love when they come or I go there, but you do need to save a little extra for that, right? So I'm just doing $6. The Grandparents' Day is in September. I'm just going to play this to wherever it gets me and stop when that day comes. I do not have a T12 out, so I'm going to use this. So we got the 3, and this is by Susan at Windmill Ridge Budgets, and let us do the D3 there, and that is a 1. Love Susan, love Susan. She did a beautiful job there with the family tree. That is definitely what we want to do, is enjoy family, right? That I had such a great weekend last weekend. That's a 20, so I'm going to re-roll. Okay, 11 gets me to the second to the last. And this is Karen at Let It Be Budgets, and I used hers last time for a catch-all. Let's just roll a D3 on this one as well. And she also got a 1. Karen's channel is amazing as well. I'm telling you, I don't think I've found anyone who isn't. Something to be learned from each one of these ladies, and which one of these channels teaches us something. Okay, and we need something 12 or below. Okay, 1. 1 takes us to Grace at Grammy's Journey, and we'll roll. Well, we don't have to roll. We're just going to do this 1 here as well. Grace and Pam came up with this, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Such good creators. And 2, I think that puts us to Pam's. Oh, nope, it's Angela Marie. Angela Marie. 888 is her channel. Another gorgeous channel. Okay, let's just do, I want to try to get to everybody, so I'm just going to do the 1. I know $6 doesn't take us very far, but it's what I could budget. And that's what we do, right, friend? Okay, and then our last $2, where are we going? We're going to 6, so that was 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is my Grandparents Make Life Sweeter, and that's the cookie jar. Always have to have cookies. Always have to have cookies. So let's just do the D3. No, the 2 is, well, if I get a 1, that would be good. Nope, I'm not doing that because I only have 2, so I'm going to do the 2 here. Yes, I don't know what I was thinking. I have to do the 2. So there we go. We got to play a little bit in this adorable challenge with $6. Love that. Go and grab that on any of our coffee shops. The description will be in below. And then this lovely one, this 1, 2, 3, isn't that beautiful? So beautiful. This is by Mary Love at Mary Love Country Living. And so what I do with these 2, so we've already done our 7, that our 3 goals, our emergency, and then 3 realities. And then this is just a little mini to get a little bit into those goals as well, just a little bit to go put into those challenges, because I love having a small bit just kind of come in and give me a boost on those days that I play them, and it's just exciting to have a little something extra than what you have budgeted for that challenge. And then what I did with this one is I examine my budget at the end of each month. All right, and which of my variable expenses needs a little help, and it was groceries, holidays, and gas. So For this one, I pull out these dashboards that she made. They're so cute. And they add up to $6. 1, 2, and 3, right? Let me get my $6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then I just shuffle these up, kind of like the shell game. I don't want to see where they go. I'm not going to look. I'm just going to keep shuffling a little bit till I'm totally confused where they are. And then I pull. This time we're going to start in the back. I pull and see who gets what. So Gas is going to get 2, 3 for holidays, and 1 for groceries. Okay, so that is how I'm doing that. Let me pull out the challenge, show you these lovely challenges. So it's getting 1, and this is by Cash and Color Budgets. Love that. So now in this lovely, silly little cow, we have 3, 4, 5, and 6. It's Playful Cow. Thank you so much, Cash and Color. That is cute. All right, we're going to do $3 going into our holidays. And this is for any holidays other than Christmas. So it gets the big 3 today, and they are $2 each. Did I have any left over? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So I will have $1 over today because I don't have enough to do but 1 more heart. So we'll put this on top to know that that is not included, and we can add to it next week then. So much fun just doing this little bit. I'm telling you, don't miss the fun these small ones give you. Okay, and now we're going to add the final 2 to Gas, and this is by Savings with Tracy. I didn't tell you who this cutie was. This is by Becca Can Budget. Isn't that adorable? That's Becca Can Budget, and this one is Savings with Tracy. I allow myself to slow down. Thank you, Tracy. I love that. And they are 50 cents a piece, and it got $2, so I can check off 4. Right, there's $1. Got 2, yep, and there's 2. So this one's getting close to being done. I can put some extra money in my gas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. My gas fund will be so happy to have a little extra this month when it happens. So fun. And lastly, we will do our long, bright, rainy, playful days of summer. Okay, so this one I do bring 10 because they're my top one. They're my top goals, right? So I have month ahead, debt payoff, retirement, vacation, birthdays, and emergency in here. And we have 10. I'll make sure I got my 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I had $6 on the brain. Hold on for a minute. Okay, it doesn't take much to add up, and that this is the most that you would do, and that's over 6 of your top funds that you're putting that $10 in. In just one moment, friend. I was debating on, I think I'm going to do even odds today because I want to stretch this as far as possible. So I'm going to roll this to see where we start. We're going to start on 5. And I'm just going to do even odds. So odds are 1, evens are 2. So odd and even, and then back to the front, and even, and even. Whoops, I didn't flip it. And even, and let's see, that just leaves for number 4, but everybody got something, so I'm happy. Okay, got our birthday, 90 days over here. Don't want to forget that. That's going to be good to bump up that birthday fund. Okay, so in our month ahead challenge, we're doing 50 cents, a beautiful flower, and this is by Saturn's Fault, and it got 2, so I can do 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. It also doesn't have very much left for it, and it'll go to my month ahead, and I have $8 now in my month ahead. Very nice. And then in my debt payoff, I got, it's getting really dark here, like it's gonna really storm. So I had one left over that didn't get added in because these are $2 each. I still am going to have one because I got $2, not 3. So they're $2 each. This is going to save us. This is by Jenny Budgets Down Under. I just thought that was so adorable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 in total so far. That will then add to my debt payoff challenge. It's so fun. So fun when they go up. I'm telling you, just adds a little excitement, and you need to do things like this to make it fun. Okay, so we have $2 going into my pickle challenge. This is by Toria's Budgets. I thought it was adorable. And the pickles are $1 and the hearts are 50 cents. So we're gonna do 1 pickle and 2 hearts. Okay, and so far, and this is going to retirement, and so far we have $8 in here as well. Okay, and this is the one that, and that one, I think the last, we had a couple that only got $1. Not many, most of them were getting that. Okay, $1 each. This is Lemon Curd by North Country Cash Queen. This is lovely. I just love the colors so much. That's $7 in vacation. It needs the extra help. And then birthdays. Birthdays cashed out today over there for my 90-day challenge. And then this will be adding some more. This is also by Becca Ken Budgets, a part of her series. They're just too cute to pass up. And $1, and they're each 50 cents. So actually it's only $1 away from being done. So probably next week, friend, this will be done. And that's $9 going into birthday. So it'll be a total of 10 when it's done. Love it. And then the last one is For Emergency. And this is by Ellie on Earth. Isn't it beautiful? And I'm doing $1 each. So it got $2. And we now have how much? We now have $5 in this little mini. Okay, and that is it. I am reset for the week. I now have an extra $90 because of 90 days of putting in $1 a day. It added up, and I am now reset with my daily calm. My variable expenses have a little bit extra. My top 7 have a little bit extra. You can't beat the small things, and having fun while you're doing it and just enjoying yourself. It's the way to go, my friend. I'll see you in the next video.